Can you see those pillows? We had a pillow fight with my amazing daughter. She won, as usual. She always won. She's just a winner. Can I tell you what I like least? What I like least on these videos? Every day changing these pants. I don't use everyday different pants. Not really. I mean, there will be some. I would hit the environment. I can't do that, guys. I really don't. Why? Underwear, socks, t-shirt, yeah, but pants, not really every day. It's just for let's sit down, just to let you know the truth. That's the truth. That's the fact. How are you doing? I forgot to welcome you with our amazing greeting. Be well, and if not, I wish you be well. Like from the Demolition Man movie. Be well. I love it. So what would I tell you? What story would I tell you today? Today is one of those days where I'm alone with my daughter at home. It's beautiful, but I gotta put her asleep. I make her sleep. Not make her. This is so weird to say. I make her sleep. Oh, magic. I don't make. Yeah. It's one of those days where I gotta pull up some very good story before sleep. I always make some story up. But the thing is that whenever I'm telling her story about prince and princess, it's always a reality actually. I always talk about my life, just change two words. And it's so easy then to say the story. It's just you remember it very well, and sometimes I'm making things up a little bit. And then she's like, wait, but this was different. Yeah. Crazy. Kids are just amazing. I love kids, guys. They are... I'm not a... I don't want to say the word. I just love kids. I think a lot of kids are just I don't think, I'm sure I know that kids are the biggest beauty in life what we have. Yeah, to have something. Otherwise, it's we as a life, the life itself is amazing, but kids are, for me, as the biggest gift what we humans can have. And still, there's many of us who are being super assy to their kids, who are not being enough with them, or who are being too much with them. But too much, I don't mean being too much, and I mean like asking your 3 years old kid or 2 years old kid about their opinion about if they should take a winter jacket outside or not. This is too much, and that's wrong to do. You don't ask. Or when he's like 3 years old, what do you want to eat? No, 2 years, no. That's too much. We did that, I know. So too much, I don't mean too much that you hang out. Hanging out is cool. Hey, it's gonna be this episode about kids, how to raise them. Naomi Aldort, hashtag Michal Hruboj. Yeah. Yeah. I never thought that, like in certain age that I would have a kid, and I never thought of me that I'm not ready for kids. I gotta wait. I never thought of that, but I never thought of like even the other like other side, other part. They're like I'm ready. No, none of these. Yeah. My life, the way I live and I grew up, and the way I am and the way I was born. I have all these abilities. Everybody has something, yeah. So because it's Michal Hruban channel, so sorry guys, I'm talking about Michal Hruban or Michal or Michael Hruban, whatever. I was born like that, so I never actually. Hey, am I ready to have a dog at home? No, I never planned. I just get a dog when I want it. Then I kind of, were like, oh, I cannot have it, or it's like it's difficult, and then I had to the thing had to grow in me, or I had to figure it out. Yeah. So, yeah, the wanting part always win. Somehow, yeah, just doing it. So, what I try to say about like being ready and not being ready as a parent. I never thought that I am and I'm not, or I'm not. Yeah, it's just when I was about to, I remember me being curious in such a way, listening so many podcasts. I don't know if you know Naomi Alder about, and check it out. And how to raise a kids and stuff like that. I listened so many like alternative and Montessori and all that stuff. And I loved many ideas, the way parents should be. I love that, but when it's really actually happened that we got to have a baby, we did some plan this and that, and I tell you, it was always everything totally different and always okay. Yeah, no stress about it. It always came in the right moment, how things should be and what you should do. Oh, sorry, what I should do. So, yeah, actually, I what I try to say is like when you, I don't know if you experience that, let me know. If you read some book and you have some, like a Superman, but Superman is extreme. You cannot be like a Superman because you cannot fly. Yeah? But it's like if you have certain, like read a book or whatever, and then you see the story there, and you just want to be that way because we feel like the strong connection is like that's what you want to do, that's what you want to be with your child, whatever in your life. And then you found out that when you keep reading that book or watching video with that particular person which you fell in love with this character, and you just, this is like resonates with you, that you want to be there, so you're doing it. But somehow I recognize that it's also not really me, that I'm like, yeah, but it's like, and it doesn't last long, because at one point you put the book away or you just don't watch these videos. This is me, and then I'm like, hey, and you forget the pattern of how to be because you stop watching that how to be, basically. And you didn't watch it for the reason how to be, but it was your part. And I had this part in my life a long time, I would say until now, in my 30, like I'm 37 years old, and I always was like following some ideas which I like, or I don't know, when I was like 15, I just liked the way Jean-Claude Van Damme spoke, and I just spoke the same. I just speak with people the same. Or when I was 13, I watched my teenage TV series was Dawson Creek, and I love Pacey Witter, which is the actor is Joshua Jackson, and I do remember I was behaving like him because I love his character and I wish to be like that. I was never like that. I was funny in school, but I was shy, yeah, with girls. So if you know that, Pacey was just cool with girls, yeah, like he was just cool guy and funny. And And I was playing this role. Yeah, this was me. And I remember many kids in school told me, hey, I had a haircut. You look like a Pacey from Dawson Creek. So I just tried to tell you, and it's actually, I carry that on. Yeah, that's funky, like until a certain age, that it's like I would say now, kind of, I don't know, the last, I don't know, half a year, it's like I feel like I'm more me than ever I've been. Yeah, I don't complain. I just want to say that I always try to. I didn't see it that way. I just was this and this and then. But at one point when I watch Eckhart Tolle and many other Sadhguru and many of these like wise people, spiritual people, because I had my spiritual path also, and yeah, I was like Eckhart Tolle basically. When I came back, almost 2 years traveling, not seeing my family, I didn't speak to them. I was so silent. It was just my part. It was I was weirdo probably for them. Nobody ever told me. Only my grandpa asked my mom, like, what is wrong with him? He's a little bit because I understand that. Yeah, but at one point I stopped watching it. I stopped talking with other people, and it's just I get into a different rhythm, or I watch something else, and somebody else was cool. So not cool, but it's when you are 30 years old, it's not like that. It's like you want to be. I wanted to be right person, not being rude, being polite, nice to people, and yeah, I feel like last year I'm getting into just being me. I can watch anything, but it doesn't really, I don't have there the looking up thing. Looking up thing. It's like people can be amazing and they can inspire me, but I feel like I'm adult. 37 years old. Inside out. I'm becoming adult. It might seem hilarious, but if you are really completely honest with yourself, you might find similar things, yeah. Or not, maybe not. Yeah, it's I don't know. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, and it's just not. But you know what? Even if you guys do not know, I love these talks. So, and this connects to my child. It's that I many times found that just following the heart, just when I don't really know what to do, I don't need to open a book or remember what the parent advisor would do, or the Naomi Aldo, or like people who I was looking up, like where they are great with kids. What they would do, I look at me and what I feel in that moment. I try to be very, very, very mindful in that moment, like conscious that really what's going on and how it feels when I do with my kid this or that. And usually it's like the first thing, like heart, from heart, I love her. And it's just, I just think it's very easy. I just think it's very easy to raise a child. I just think it's just super easy. Super easy. There is few rules what to hold up to, and it's just so easy. And even though I read these books and many really hours and hours of video, because somehow before I had the child, I didn't plan it, but a year before I had the child, I was just so into these videos, like, because I also saw myself the way I grew up and how my parents was with me, and sometimes I got beaten up and this, and like it was like a common thing, yeah. Not really, but my parents didn't drink alcohol. I had great parents, yeah. But still, yeah, there's always something to improve, I guess. And I just never, I don't think of like what to do. I do it. There is few rules, which is like you don't jump on my head like the kid. Jump on my head means like you just don't grab my phone and throw it on the floor, or because then you don't get it anymore. But like being really firm, loving, not angry, loving, open arms all the time, even if the phone is broken, being firm and say, you will not get it, but being able in 10 seconds, hug the kid. It lasts like 10 seconds. That's the longest time, yeah? Like, or straight away, like, this is just very important, yeah? But we are emotional beings, yeah? So, but with a child, for me at least, it's really different, yeah? Because I know, I somehow see and feel the unknowing, the kid doesn't know, doesn't understand, yeah? And if the kid is confused, it's only because of me, yeah? And that's the fact, whether you like it or not. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, we got guys, we just get like a pure book which has certain genes, but it's still a pure empty book. And being firm and not jumping on my head, like, look, we play, but if we're gonna go outside after play, well, I gotta clean the mess what we did. You can help me, then it's faster. Boom. We clean it together, it's faster, let's go. And we clean, it's no mess. When I'm tired, I don't want to play today. Now I want a me time, which is like whatever I gonna watch, whatever I want to do, whatever I do workout, I do on play game on computer, me, I watching my TV series, whatever, so you can have your partner watch something, but that's me too. So there should be a kid time together, but also if everyone is different, yeah, I'm telling you about me, what I need, yeah. Also for my hygiene, clean, like being with myself, because I go work, a lot of people, I also need rest, and I cannot just have like yelling, screaming, And I think when you hold up those things, it's just pretty easy, yeah, pretty easy. Don't destroy stuff around, yeah. That's a rule, yeah. That's a rule number one. You don't destroy stuff around. You don't do that. But if you do that, you're not going to be beaten. You're not going to be angry. Nobody will yell at you. You will just not have it because it's gone. Yeah. It's so easy. Yeah. So that is just these rules, like, don't jump on my head. Yeah. So it's like, I will not ask you 20 times, don't go on the road to play on the middle of the road. I will just grab you very fast away from there because that's a danger. But all the other stuff, you are free to do whatever you want. Yeah. It's hard to explain it because it's just, yeah. I really just think it's easy. And making a certain deals with the kids, because as the kid grows, it's like, I see it, yeah. I like, hey, let's go sleep, yeah. And it's like, nah, I want to watch that. I'm like, all right. You watch already an hour, and I don't really want you to watch it a long time, yeah, because it's not good for the brain, it's not good for the eyes, it's exactly before sleep. We're not gonna do that, yeah. So last episode, and we do last episode, and I remember she was smaller, she was like last episode ended, and she was like, another one, and yeah, you can just say no, but I was like, all right, the short one. And then I came after the short one was over, and like, hey, another one. I was like, nah, that is over. And at the beginning, you can notice like crying or like these, but you gotta stand. You gotta stand behind it, yeah, and it's over. Like me and my daughter crying, it's like a few seconds. It's just it doesn't change anything, yeah. But making the deal together, yeah. I'm telling her my fear. My fear is, hey, I actually don't know if it's true, but that's my fear. I don't want you to watch that 3 hours, yeah. So we're gonna go outside, play or whatever. Now we go sleep. We brush our teeth. And that's what it is. The same is with everything. We wake up in the morning, you could see her long time ago to just here and there grab some piece of chocolate, only walk around because she has this, she eats whatever she wants, and now she knows that on empty stomach you don't put that. Because it's just, I tell her, I said, this is my experience. When I have not proper meal first, I also lunch like that, or like then I have a belly pain or whatever, so she knows that. This is like these common things which you also notice on yourselves, but everybody has things differently, I got that. But it's like, that's what I try to say. I don't try to teach you, I'm just trying to tell you my experience, and I just think that being with a kid and raising a kid is just very easy. And as I told you in the beginning, I never thought I'm ready, and I never thought I'm not ready. And although then I was watching and hearing and listening so much stuff, and I was like, yeah, I want to be this cool parent whose child is just not gonna fear, it's gonna be free, like free. And today I see that it's kind of nonsense. It's like, yeah, free, but you gotta have a borders. Yeah, you gotta have a borders and stand behind them, because then it's like will grow over you, and you don't want that. Then is the point when you might get like angry, upset, and tired. Yeah. Yeah, I think kids are amazing. I love them. I love kids. I have only one, and yeah, maybe one day another one. I don't know. I love kids. I just think they are the beauty in our life. Although I miss being alone with my girlfriend and just go on a holiday once in a while, only me and her, but for me it's still more worth the kid to have. Very much for us, yeah. Because it's just pure happiness. Amazing. They are so innocent and beautiful, and when I read something about pedophiles and all that stuff, like I really don't understand that. It's like there is some part in me getting very angry, and then another part doesn't want to believe it, that it exists such a evil. Because you have this child at home, so innocent, and then your imagination is going off because of those articles, with these pet pedos, yeah? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't understand. Let me know down below in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, all you there, love you, you're beautiful, you're one of a kind, smile more. I got this from Roman Atwood, I love it, I just borrow it, it's not mine, I don't own it. See you tomorrow.